Say Monday will mark a better day for credit card users. A number of changes will go into effect, including limits on when and how fees can be raised. The law has been dubbed the Credit Card Holders' Bill of Rights. Some believe it will ultimately lead to higher interest rates and annual fees. Fox 11's Lou Hillman has the story.
Rosie Thiel is like many people.
Well, I've got 2 that I have active and probably 4 or 5 other ones.
An owner of a few credit cards and a couple $1,000s in debt. She's excited about the changes that go into effect on Monday.
I think they're really overdoing it. It's too bad it took the government to do it.
Now, under the new law, credit card companies have to give an advance notice about any significant changes to your account, including a 45-day heads up about if, when, and by how much they plan to change your interest rates. Some other highlights include giving customers more time, at least 21 days, to make payments, limits on over-limit fees, and easier to understand agreements.
Credit card companies are required to be giving them information regarding their credit card in layman's terms rather than in legalese.
Karen Carew is the Chief Financial Officer at Pioneer Credit Union. She says there will be benefits for consumers.
On any existing balances that a consumer has with a credit card company, it has to stay at the rate it was. The only rate that can be changed is on new purchases that are made.
Credit card companies are supportive of the changes, but according to a spokesman for an industry group, not everyone will benefit.
You could see upward pressure on fees, you could see downward pressure on credit limits, and you could see fewer people having access to credit. So we are worried about sort of the downward pressure these new restrictions will have on the availability of credit and the cost of credit.
So how big of a deal are the changes? Just look at how widespread credit card use is in the country. 78% of American households have at least one, according to the most recent numbers. And those who do have an average debt of more than $10,000.
I try not to use them if I can help it, but sometimes you have no choice.
Rosie Thiel says she'll be keeping a close eye on all the changes. She stands to benefit most from a stipulation allowing consumers to pay off their highest interest balances first.
That's the way it should be. You should be paying off the highest interest, not the lowest interest, because they're making enough money as it is.
Monday marks a new day in the credit card world. Lou Hillman, Fox 11 News.